Am I the only one who thinks, what if I kill myself, without having any intention of doing so? I believe they're jokingly referred to as thoughts from the void. I've had it before. I could just step out in front of this train. As long as you don't feel like you're in any danger, I wouldn't be concerned. I regularly think about stabbing myself when I'm cooking. Apparently it's pretty common. If it happens too regularly, I would consider talking to a professional though. Just to be sure. Every day of my life since I was 8.
Intrusive thoughts?
I am not sure they are super common for all people. However, yes. When driving on a road with a steep incline or no ledge, I have random thoughts about flying off the cliff with a small adjustment, which makes me super alert and cautious to combat the random thoughts. Pretty much daily, bud. All of my coworkers and friends think I'm joking when I say I'm going to shoot myself in the face. I just haven't had the balls to do it yet, lol. I think every day about different ways of killing myself and sometimes researching the most painless ways to die, without any intention of actually doing so. Maybe it is a coping mechanism? Knowing there is a way out if it all gets too much. LMAO, these comments make me feel like less of a psychopath. Glad I'm not alone. Yeah, it's called Call of the Void. I do take some comfort and solace in knowing that if life ever gets to be more than I wish to deal with, if the time comes when I no longer wish to participate, if I ever get a diagnosis of some horrific, incurable disease, that I have the option of walking out into a field on a beautiful sunny day, find a nice tree to lay down under, turn on my favorite music, and shoot myself up with enough heroin, fentanyl to kill a rhinoceros. And off I go. There is a towel rod in my bathroom that I regularly think about bashing my temple against. I think about death and killing myself a lot. But I don't actually want to die. I also think about my loved ones dying in car accidents or plane crashes, or choking, or a heart attack, etc. Intrusive thoughts absolutely suck. But there's nothing wrong with you if you're having them. As long as you don't want to act on them, then you're fine. Sounds weird typing it out, but when I think that, I think to myself, if that happened, then I would never know what will eventually happen, and that actually scares me more than death. Kinda like FOMO, but with life in general. I do that all the time. It's not a normal thought process for a healthy person. It could be an early warning sign. Even if you feel otherwise mentally healthy, it would be a good idea to talk to a professional about this as soon as possible. Reacting quickly to early symptoms can really make a huge difference with improving your mental health. What you experience sounds similar to passive suicidal ideation. If you want to look it up. Is it random or does it follow a negative event? I have been suicidal, and when I wasn't suicidal I'd think, well, I can just kill myself, after something negative, but wanted to live. My therapist says it's like a coping mechanism if it's that way. Otherwise, if it's random, it's normal, LLL. I feel you. I have never been suicidal. But I regularly wonder about the aftermath of if I did it. Would people be sad? Would they care? How long would I be remembered? I remember one time when I was thinking these things and it just kind of dawned on me. I don't want to die. I just don't want to continue living like this. Feeling lonely, sad, depressed, etc. I believe that as people we all bear a morbid curiosity about death. I think it's normal within reason. As long as you don't start feeling like you want to follow through with the thoughts. It's pretty common to have thoughts like that. Like, I am on a high building right now. If I just stepped out I would die, or some such. I'm not a psychology or evolution expert, but I think it's just some part of what the brain does to prevent you from doing stuff like that. It's analyzing the surroundings and trying to find what to do to stay out of danger. I guess you're just more conscious of that sub-process than most people. Wow. I do this from time to time. I didn't know there was a term for it. Sometimes, while I'm driving, I think of going into oncoming traffic. I'd never hurt myself and hate thinking of hurting others. So I always wondered WTF that is all about. Just another mind fuck it seems. Thanks guys for the info. Mom would be sad. No. Those are intrusive thoughts. But if you're self-aware, be aware that these can point to latent depressive tendencies. Otherwise, nah, it's not just you and I've had no other ill effects from them.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.